Welcome back everyone to Simple Man's Barbecue. Today we are cooking some bar wings, 2 ways, dry rub and sauced.
A Simple Man's Barbecue.
Now when you guys order these at the restaurant or the bar, they don't come like this, do they? The flat and the drum are separate, so let's prep these wings. There's a knuckle right here you can feel. Just cut right through there. Now to separate the flat and the drum, I just go right below and cut out. Now that we have all of our wings cut up, we're gonna split them in half and start prepping them for the grill. We have our wings separated. Half of the wings I put in the shake bag. In the shake bag, I put a little salt, paprika, cornmeal, and garlic herb. So we're gonna go ahead and shake this up. The cornmeal is what's gonna give the wings their amazing texture. So we'll take a look at how these wings look after I shake the bag. Look at how perfect this wing looks. You can see the cornmeal and all the individual seasonings adhering to this wing. This is for our dry rub. Now my personal preference, I'm gonna want a little more paprika, not for flavor, but for color. All right, you can see that difference there. We got a nice deep red now. That's gonna look beautiful once it cooks. So our dry rub wings are ready to go. Now we're gonna prep our wings that are gonna be sauced. We're not gonna sauce to the very end of the cook, but right now, I'm gonna do a little olive oil and a little salt, mix them around, make sure they're evenly coated. So all we are doing with these wings here is just olive oil and salt. I don't want to add any other seasoning. There's not a lot of meat on these wings, and the sauce I'm going to use has plenty of seasoning already in it. Go ahead and get these mixed up. A nice even coat of olive oil and salt. One of the things that olive oil is going to help us with is get our skin perfectly golden brown. We do not want rubbery skin on our chicken wings. All right, we are ready to go. Coals are looking great. I'm gonna go ahead and close her up and get it to about 375 degrees. We reached temp, now it's time to throw our wings on. But before we do, one of the things we don't want to happen is to have our skin stick to the grate. So I'm gonna go ahead and wipe the grate with a little towel and olive oil, just to give it a coating. You can see I got my place setter in, so we are cooking indirect. Now if you have the patience, it does matter if you put the thicker side of the skin down first. So these are going to be our sauced wings. Now I'm going to throw on our dry rub. You can see we got our dry rub over here. We got our wings with just salt and olive oil on them over here to the right. Once they get cooked, we'll sauce them up. Wings have been on for about 35 minutes now at 375, 400 degrees. It is about time you flip them. So our wings are flipped. Let's give it another 20 to 30 minutes and see how they look. We're about 190 to 200 degrees internal temp on our chicken wings. That means they are done cooking. So I'm gonna go ahead, pull off the dry rub, and I'm gonna sauce the wings on the right. A little sneak peek for you guys. This is what the cornmeal does. It's a nice crunchy outer layer. Perfect. So for these wings, I sauce them all in a Tupperware container. My go-to is Sweet Baby Ray's, but you guys can use whatever you want or make up your own concoction. Now that our wings are sauced, I'm gonna go ahead and throw them on here quick. And just let that sauce thicken up a little bit. This is only gonna be for a few minutes. All right, these guys look perfect. Go ahead and pull them off. Here you guys have wings 2 ways. Like I said, you could do this in the oven or on the grill, indirect heat, charcoal or gas. On the left side, we have our dry rub with some cornmeal. Gives it this nice texture here. On the right side, we have our sauced wings. The biggest trick for these wings to get them to turn out great is cooking them up to about 190 degrees internal temperature. That's what's going to make them fall off the bone, but still be juicy inside. Now chicken dries out fast, so you can't cook these low and slow. So we cook this about 375 degrees Fahrenheit.